Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in a little place called Belfair, Washington. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is March 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative Video number 35, guys. And we're going to experiment today. Why? Because I can and because I have this idea in my head like most other days. So let me get started and then I'm gonna show you what I'm thinking about trying to do. So this kit is called Daydream, and you got to make 3 of this card, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. And this time we have 3 separate envelopes. They're decorated great. That was such a surprise, and I love that they did that this time. So this QR code would lead you to a video to show you how to put this kit together as it is designed. As always, there's a visual of everything that comes in the kit except the extra stamp set is not on here. So down here it lists the coordinating colors. Now videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes in the kit. After that we move on. This one would lead you to how to purchase this set of 5 dies called Spring is in the Air. It coordinates with January, February, and March. The new set is available. They're called Hugs a Bloom dies. They coordinate with April, May, and June. And this is what the stamp set looks like that is not on the instruction sheet. This is the large honeycomb, the flower, the hello, and happy birthday. This one is on the instruction sheet. It says, thank you for always being there for me. The little honeycomb, the wings, wishing you brighter days ahead. Thank you. Sweetest birthday wishes. The bee body. Enjoy your special day. And the wonderful bumblebee. So we're going to be using the bumblebee, the wings, and the body today, because with what I'm going to be doing, you cannot color in with the blend or marker because it will bleed. Trying to think of what we're going to stamp. I'm not sure. I haven't got that far, guys. Haven't got that far. So what I did do so far is I have a white card base 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. That's because we're going to be wrapping a napkin around this. So yeah, that's how far I got. So I took a napkin. This is one I showed you guys earlier that I got at the dollar store, right? So this says it's 13 inches by 15.625 inches. And all I did was I cut off a portion. Now I want to do a little tearing and a little sponging. Where is the Highland Heather? I know I wanted it because I thought Highland, oh, we could do Balmy Blue. Oh, this is supposed to be Lost Lagoon. Let's check the coordinating color list. I'm pretty sure it's Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon, and I just put Lost Lagoon back. So let's grab that again. We'll grab the Lost Lagoon. I just put it back in there. So let's grab Lost Lagoon. And I need the Lost Lagoon sponge dauber, and I had put it back as well. So we'll grab that back out of its little, oops. Nope. Apparently I did pull it out, or I left it out. So guess what? Joanne, your envelope is going to do double duty here. I cut this off because this is an envelope from the kit, just not from my kit. I think we might be using this. Just a little bit of it, maybe. So I've got that on the side there. My idea is that instead of, there's probably lots of ways you can apply a napkin to an envelope. Number one, I am not going to, I've seen them take in D-ply these, because I don't know if it's 2-ply or 3-ply. Does it even say if it is? It doesn't say. I didn't expect it to, but I did look. It doesn't say. I'm not going to D-ply it. My simple thought was, watch this. Ta-da, ta-da! Wrap that sucker around there. That's my honest to goodness thought, right? But not around the whole card. Just around the front of the card. That's why I put tear tape on it. So I don't want the butterflies. Well, I want some, but I don't want them on the front. And I just want enough of it. We're going to do a little tearing. Yes, I'm going to make it be a little torn. Because when you open it, if I get this, I told you this is an experiment, everybody. This is an experiment. We're going to have that on the inside, this on the outside, and we're going to do a little stamping on here. I'm going to tear it, do a little sponging, and I want to stamp my bumblebee on here. I'm going to stamp it, I think, underneath it, so it looks like, oh, maybe we'll do those two little bumbles in the background, so it'll look like we have smaller bees in the background. So we'll do these under the napkin, and then we'll do our big old bumble here and there. But I do want to tear this, so I think we might just wrap that whole thing around there like that. We might just, I think we're going to end up cutting it here. We're not going to need all of that, but I do want the two seams here. I want them, we're going to have to cut it like right here. And the easiest way to do this is going to be to tear it with a water painter. That is going to be the ticket. And so let's get that done first off. I'm really starting to think I need Highland Heather. So this one wraps around this one, this one. This is right about halfway through that butterfly is where I want to remember, this is, you know, basically kind of like tissue paper. It's going to tear really easily. If you get it wet. There we go. And this is going to go on top of that one. So we can do some stamping on that one and see while this one dries. I do want a little tearing. What I really need is my little, this is what I need. I need this so I can sprinkle some water in there. So I can dip this in it. I don't want this straight edge there. Or do I? I'm kind of thinking I could just go in around the flowers. But I already put tear tape, so we're not doing that. I just want to take off the edge. If I don't like it, I still have more, you know. So all I want to do is take off some of this. It's okay if some of you guys are like, I just want to get to the end to see what this crazy girl does. That's okay too. Like I said, I am experimenting. And I'm doing it on camera with you all. So I'm gonna do some sponging on the card base. Ooh, that one tore a bit much. All right, so there's that. Maybe not so much water. Oh, I don't want to tear that. I just want to tear this part here. I might still have to tear. Ooh, that's a lot. Just wanted a little tear. Should have probably left more on it. It's okay, I can always go back and do it again. Oh, that does it. There. I don't really want the inside torn. Can set that out of my way. Now we do have to let that dry. So while that dries, we're going to do a little experimenting in the stamping arena here. We're going to experiment with our bumblebee. I want to stamp one like on here. Then I want to, oh, see how it's going to show up? That's what I'm talking about. I want some underneath. Let's see what this little guy looks like. Oh, this is going to be so cool underneath it. So that's good. Now we're going to stamp our bee on the tissue paper. Napkin, basically. And this is why we need the body and the wings, because let's find the body and the wings. I know I just pulled those out of the tray. Where did they go? That's a hello. That's not it, not it, not it, not it. Ha 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 ha. Come out wherever you are. Oh, it's stuck to there. No wonder why I couldn't find it. All right, so we need the body. I think it goes this way, actually. Nope, it does go this way. Because if I did it with the marker, it would bleed, or especially a blend, it would bleed into everything. And we want to take that off. We just want it lightly colored. Oh, I do like that. Maybe another, just not full strength. I might just have to keep doing the blue until I get it the shade I want. And I don't mind stamping on it a few times. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. You see when we put it on here, see, we're going to have our lovely, lovely big bumble, and we can do several. That is perfect. All right, so the next trick then is going to be, let's move this aside, because we are going to be using that as well. Hopefully now my tear tape is still going to be covered. Maybe a little, trying to think of what I could do. I could do a little, I could actually use this whole piece there, cover that up. Oh, that is kind of cool. I do kind of like that. Will that fit? Can I cut it? Joanne, I bet you never thought that your envelope piece would be used like this, but let's see if I can do it. Let's see. I've got that little corner that might just have to be, let's see if I can get it to, I told you I'm experimenting. 4 1/4. By 5 1/2. Oh, look at there. We got it. We got this. We got it. That's my envelope, by the way. And I have a bee, part of a bee body on it. It's still going to be my envelope regardless. All right. So I have all that tear tape down there for nothing. Yes. What I could do though is I I could now wrap this totally around here, and we wouldn't have an envelope at all. You wouldn't see any of the pretty envelope on the inside. We could just do that. That is a possibility. That is a very good possibility. Okay. I told you it's an experimentation. Yes, I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to wrap it around there and then do it. So I can still use my tear tape. This is just going to get wrapped around like that. So, but now I still want to stamp my little bumbles in the background. We have to decide. I still like all my little torn bits, and some of you may not like that, but I do. And I'm not going to close anything up. I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to do a little bit of, do I want Lost Lagoon on there? I really do. We're just going to go with the Lost Lagoon. So we're going to take Lost Lagoon because we're only going to work on the napkin. Straight on it. I just like that little distressed bit. So, and let's then check how, oh, look at how that looks. Okay, then we're going to sponge some down at the bottom. So this will be our bottom. So we're going to start like this. I have nothing written in my notebook about this. And we're going to move up like this. Just trying to get it blended up there a bit. Okay, let's take a look at it. I really, really, really like that. Okay, now we got to do the same to the top. So that's not what I intended to do with this piece, but that's what's happening with it. Just how it evolves. So my husband and I, the other day, we were laughing. Well, I was. He didn't think I was funny. I was like, okay, we need to make sure that, you know, we pack you an overnight bag. I take my battery charger and everything to this colonoscopy just in case if it happens again. And he's like, that is just so not funny. I said, I'm not being funny. I said, I'm just being prepared. He's like, you're not a Boy Scout. I said, nope. But I was a Cub Scout leader. Yes, I was. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to fold the edge. We're going to do the side as well here. You got to be delicate on this. I mean, remember, this is just a little old napkin here. Do this side. Oh, I got a little heavy-handed there on that bit. All right, so that is done. Now we're going to stamp our bumble. We're going to put our bumble. I know there's really, we're going to put a little sentiment down in here, but I really want to have a big old bumble on here. And we're going to have little bumbles, little bees. So where's the best place? We're going to put this bee right here. Oh, so cool. Am I only going to be able to get one there? I wonder if I can get another. I mean, with being tissue paper, I really think I can get like another. We're going to do 2. Part of me wants to do like a partial one, but I'm going to have little bees in the background. So let's hold off on that. Cover that up for the moment. This is the balmy blue. This is for the wings. So stamp off. It's gonna take us what, 2 or 3 times for the wings each to get them the shade we want. Twice. I think it's twice. Oh, two times. 2 times. All right. This is done. Now for the bumble's body. It's like he was already just made to be on there. We will worry about our sentiment when we get there. I feel like I missed his bottom half there. All right. Now, look at that. Gorgeous. So now we're going to put a wee little bee here, 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 and let's bring the black back again. I mean, I could put them on the front, but I don't want to. So I want one there, right about there. Dang it. Let's try again. Try again. Okay, I want one. I need somewhere to rest my hand, and that did not work as well. I keep moving. Let's keep this and stamp. And let's see what we got. See, when we pull it tight, you're just going to get a little bit of that bee in there. And this one, we're going to have going this way. I just moved it. Not stinky winky. I am just not, I want it right there. And I keep moving everything. Okay, we're just, nothing is, just stay put. Stay put. Stay put. Right there. Keep going. That's as good as I'm going to get it. And then the one directional bee, the one lone little bee. This one's going to be right here, which is not going to be hard at all. Right about there. 1, 2, 3. That's good. That's great. That gives me 5 bees. All right, so I'm feeling like on these bees, we could color these in. Where's the yellow? Even if it's just a little. We're going to go ahead and give them making them a little darker because they're just going to have the paper on top of them. You can see the yellow, that's about it. All right, I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready. We still got to figure out a sentiment to put on here, but we're gonna wait and see what happens here first. All right, so how how am I gonna get this on there, right? Okay, well, first things first is I'm gonna put some tear tape here and some tear tape here. And then on the front, I think I'm going to use good old-fashioned glue stick. I think that would be a good choice. But I gotta be quick because apparently this dries really quick. You see it turn clear. That means it's drying. So let's just get it done. Oh no. You have to be right on the edge. I should have started with the edge. Carefully pull that back off. Okay, let's start with putting it on the edge first. Doesn't help when it's curved. Get it right on the edge. Oh, this is definitely 2-ply. Okay. Removing the second ply now that that's stuck. We can still save it, I'm pretty sure. Get it there. Oh, and look, you can see those little bees so much better. That works. Who knew? It's definitely 2-ply. We can toss that out. We can take this. Let's give this a little rub down. Gold foiling. Well, actually gold leafing. From when my aunt and I were playing with it. Fold that over. I think the other way would work as well. Maybe we'll give it another go here. Gonna have to trim that back. Oh, there's, I'm like expecting there to be some glue there, but there isn't. Might help to take the cap off. Okay, we have the front piece. Now we just need to stick it down there on top of the card. I'm going to be sweeping this floor again. Still need to, we could do a thank you because that's what's with the set. We could do a happy birthday with this, but I will use a thank you sooner than I will a birthday. So I am just going to stand this up. because it's easier using the table as where to line it up. I did okay. I didn't get it perfectly lined up, but I will take the sponge dauber in Lost Lagoon and just cover up my mishap. Or maybe my didn't quite cut my envelope piece where it needed to be. So I used a napkin to create that. Not bad, not bad. We do need, it needs something right here, and that's going to be our sentiment. And what do we have here? Anything? No. I need a container with the scraps in it. Oh, okay, hold on. I have, I think, the perfect sentiment strip. This is actually from the heirloom arrangement kits, but I don't mind using it. It's already this right size, and I have the thank you. Where is it? From the kit. That should work. Let me get a bigger block so it's easier to see. Yes, this will do nicely. It will do very, very, very nicely. And ink on me. Gonna do a little sponging around the edge. See, it just needs that, like, right here. Maybe something a little... Oh, it needs a little backing piece. Let's see what we got in the box of goodies. Here's my envelope. We get to stamp that in a minute. Don't want a sentiment strip piece of black. Do we want to put a little black piece? Oh, from the bumblebees. Let's just add a little. That's all it needs. But this is a big piece. I bet I have a small little piece of black. That is going to work perfect. Let's see. That's going to do it. Put that back in there. And so this piece is, what is this? 1 3/4. So let's cut this to 2, but it'd probably be 1 7/8. We'll do 2, and then let's see. Where's the sentiment? 2, no, 1 7/8. 1 7/8, I think, is the perfect. Oh no, now I need to trim it down. So let's go to 2. I can always keep that one for something else. Let's do 2. Two is the right size. Look at that. That's it. Can put some bling on there if we want to. Definitely not using the glue stick. Now, I would not use Wink Estella on the napkin. I don't know if any of you have. I have not. So I would have to, and Hank is out on the back porch right now doing something, don't know what, but he's making a ruckus. I'm going to have to go see what he is into, or it could be the wind, but I think it's more or less Hank out there. Oh, I absolutely love this. So now we still got to stamp the inside. I know it's going a little long, But look, you can really see, it must be from the other side or something. Anyways, you can see my two little bees in the background. Let's stamp the inside with, I want to do it thank you, oh, we're going to use the bees. Where's the sentiment from the kit? Thank you. Where's the thank you? We're going to do it just in this one. I mean, maybe it's we've been having quite a bit of wind today, so it could be the wind, but okay, it's the wind. That was the wind. It's not Hank. I was going to go out there and yell at Hank, but I can't yell at Hank if he's not out there. All right, there's that. We're going to do a bumble. We're going to use that for the envelope in a minute. And we're going to color our bee. We're going to cheat. We're going to do it the easy way. We're not going to do the stamp. We're going to do it the easy way. Just do it the easy way. It's probably going to bleed through the other side, but that's okay. All right, envelope. It's going to bleed through the other side. And envelope. Envelope. Do we want to do the little honeycomb with a little bit pop of yellow just to add some color? And we'll do the little bees. We use little bees. So we're going to do that one. And I know I got a bee body there, but we're just going to pretend it's not there. We're going to do a little hello from the kit, if I can find it again. The wee little hello. And the wee little bees. The One Direction bee. And then the other little direction bee. Now these little bees are from the August 2022 Sweet Sunflowers Paper Pumpkin. I'll show you. This one, that's what it looked like. So now I get to take my measurements and put them in the notebook, and then I can put it in the description part of the video. Yay! So hopefully you guys like what I came up with. A little different, I know. Told you I was doing an experiment. I'm happy with the experiment. It worked. It did. I can't wait to show my Aunt Carol. Interesting. So yes, I would do this again. I would do that again. You don't have to tear it. That's just me and something I wanted to try. Thank you, Joanne, for the envelope. The card as well, but your envelope also came in very, very handy. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you like my card. And I hope that you really do come back and visit me here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.